everybody. Melissa Brannon with Startup Prize, focus on health. And I'm super excited because today for our Founder Spotlight, we are going to be checking in with our 2024 FDA Track Winner, Angel Enriquez. Angel, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, Melissa?
uh, first of all, I can't wait to catch up. I know it's only been about what, 6 months, but
Crazy.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, right? But as I like to say, a lot can happen in 6 months in startup land, and you just never know what can happen in that. So first, though, let's why don't you do maybe give us a quick elevator pitch? Tell us a little bit about Emboa, about yourself, and the problem you are looking to solve.
Yeah. So my name's Angel Enriquez. I'm the CEO of Emboa Medical, and we're really developing a novel stroke treatment device, specifically for ischemic stroke, which is when you have that big blockage that stops blood flow into the brain's arteries. And we're developing a tool that is able to improve the blood clot removal rates and just really improve patient outcomes as well. And yeah, we're really just excited to take this technology from the lab to something that can go to patients and really help the field that is needing some more innovation.
I love that. So I know it wasn't that long ago, but maybe take us back to your time at Startup Prize. Maybe when you attended the qualifying event. I always like people, who maybe aren't as familiar with the competition or just kind of getting off the ground. Like, where were you at? Like, maybe give us a little, like, kind of paint a picture. Where was Emboa Medical at? Kind of what were those current challenges that you were facing at the time?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, this was a technology that I developed during my PhD research in collaboration with some surgeons in Indianapolis. And so we really took this concept and made a prototype that really motivated the creation of Emboa Medical. And so from there, we had this proof of concept and we had some data, we had some traction here and there. But at the moment of Startup Prize, we were really looking to find more mentors in the space that have already gone through kind of this commercialization of a medical device. And really, it seemed like Startup Prize was a great, at least the qualifier was a great moment to kind of do these roundtables where you would have these different experts talking about different stages of the commercialization. So really, it just was a no-brainer to kind of apply, see if we could get in, and see if we could take advantage of that expertise that was being provided.
Got it. So prototype, uh, kind of starting to look towards commercialization, uh, maybe a little bit of investment, a little bit of funding. I feel like y'all had maybe even a couple of grants behind you that y'all had secured. Am I remembering
Yeah,
this
yeah,
correctly?
we had some university grants that were provided to us, as well as a big pitch competition that we had won called the MedTech Color pitch competition. And so we had some traction. We were motivated. We knew that people were excited about the technology. We just really wanted to make sure that we were heading on the right track and, gather information from people that have already gone through this. And we kind of resonated with what Startup Prize was trying to do in the qualifying stages. But yeah.
Got it. So, I mean, you mentioned, kind of like trying to figure out like that path. Like, is this your first company?
It is. It is.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, had you always planned to found like was like entrepreneurship in your mind or
I have to say, it was never something that I aimed for, but
Mhm.
during my PhD, I really wanted to become a professor, be in academia, and try to make an impact through the creations out of the lab that I was going to have. But presented upon this opportunity and this project, this concept during my PhD, I was really thinking like, this is the time. This is the stage where I have something that is highly translatable, could really make a significant impact in the field and improve patient outcomes. Let's go for it. And so I just wanted to see how this works out, and it's been an amazing ride so far. And I'm still very excited to see how Emboa Medical is going to continue on into the future.
Awesome. Well, tell us about the ride. I mean, like since we've seen you, let's see, late August, right?
Yeah, yeah,
At that point, I know you were still teaching at Purdue.
yeah,
You again kind of had the prototype. You'd done some clinical, like not trials, but like you've been doing like lab tests and like
yeah.
kind of proof of concepting. Tell us what's happened since winning in August.
Yeah, no, the experience was amazing to win in August. That was like just a great push, motivation, and more validation for what we're trying to do here. And really, throughout these last 6 months, not only was I teaching at the school, but also trying to be part of this program from the NIH called Blueprint MedTech. And it's really trying to help out companies to address some gaps in their proposal strategy. So, for example, we had identified gaps of like the regulatory strategy, the commercialization plan, and the market validation as well. So, through this 6 months, we were paired with a mentor and provided some funding as well. That we really got to address a lot of these gaps that were highlighted to us. For instance, we had a market validation study where we interviewed 16 healthcare providers, and we really got an insight into the field that we're tackling, maybe validated even more what we thought of how impactful this is really going to be. And so that really adds some value to the startup itself and what we're trying to do here. Another thing that was very impactful was meeting with regulatory consultant and these experts, just trying to confirm, right, that we're tackling the right path, we're going in the right 510(k) clearance pathway and doing the right activities necessary to talk with the FDA and have them agree with what we're trying to do here. And so really these two things have added great value. And not only that, we have met with strategic partners, big medical device companies that could be potential acquirers in the future. And we've really gotten these conversations and these insights that really help us focus and try to align the testing that we're trying to do so that they're motivated in the future to come and partner or even acquire our technology. So really, it's been a lot of learning throughout these past 6 months, and now I'm transitioning full time as a CEO to the company. I'm very excited, and the future looks very bright. I think we're really gonna make some key milestones throughout these next few months.
Love that. That's so exciting because I know you've kind of had a foot in both worlds for several years now. And I know that I mean, and you think about how many things are you have to look at in a business, and then you add to it being a health and medical field and how much regulatory and reimbursement. Oh, there's so much more. It's like a company on a I don't know, on steroids, right? There's just so many things coming at you. So the ability to really and truly focus on the company, I'm super excited for you. And I can't even imagine having like that full focus, how
Yeah.
things are going to really start moving this year. Um, let's see. Well, it sounds like there's about to be a lot of big stuff we should be watching. Kind of what's on the horizon as you get ready for that big move? Kind of what are those next things that you're looking to hit? How can we help? You know, what are those current challenges? And are there things that people in the startup prize community can help you with?
Most definitely. We're really our upcoming milestones really are tailored to add value to the company, such as creating or performing a preclinical porcine in vivo model. We want to establish preliminary safety and some sort of efficacy of our device in a more physiologically relevant environment, such as that porcine model. And additional to that, we're partnering with a contract manufacturer to really develop that next stage prototype that is really going to take us to the level of the manufacturing that is seen right now in these commercialized devices. And so these two things will really motivate our seed round that we're opening up, and we're looking for potential investors, anyone interested, any connections. We are very much happy to talk with and have them part of our team. We're really excited to get more partnerships in and try to get that investment so that we can do more regulatory activities and potentially by 2027 2028 we can have that 510(k) regulatory clearance. So really any sort of partnership in that regard is appreciated, or anyone that really has gone through this medical device commercialization and would like to mentor or talk to us, we're very open and would be happy
Well,
to kind of have that conversation.
okay, so going through medical device development, investment, and anything that can help in the manufacturing and regulatory side of things is kind of
Yeah.
right now where your focus is. Well, that is super exciting. I would say any maybe last words of advice as we wrap things up here to your fellow founders out there?
Yeah. So to the fellow founders out there, I know this can sometimes feel like a lonely path, but to be honest, you have probably a large network that you can take advantage of. And if you're connected to this video, it means you're connected to Startup Prize, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are very, very happy to help. So never feel that you have to go through things alone or try to like understand something and that you're not your expertise. There's always a network that you can depend on, and I would say that it's important you take advantage of that.
I love that. It's really good to be able to recognize what you don't know and to be able to
Yeah,
ask for help when you hit that realization. Well,
exactly.
Angel, I can't thank you enough for making the time to hang out today. And it seems like a big move is just around the corner for you.
Yeah,
So good luck in that. Um, and probably the last thing I'm going to ask for is a little Viva la Startup Prize as we head out. You ready? All
yeah. Let's
right.
do it. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Viva
Viva la
la
Startup
Startup
Prize!
Prize! All right, Angel, thank you again for joining us, and we will see y'all next time.
All right. Bye bye.